Well, tomorrow marks 1 month since the terror attack on Bourbon Street. That morning, 26 patients were brought through the doors of University Medical Center. Well, tonight, for the first time, we're getting an inside look at how the staff there handled the biggest mass casualty event our city has seen in years. Rachel Hanley takes us to UMC.
On New Year's Day, more than 24 ambulances left Bourbon Street and pulled up here.
It was a controlled chaos.
University Medical Center charge nurse Misty Dufresne got in a few hours after the attack. She'd end up being there until 8 o'clock that night.
Then everybody's emotions were heightened because you kept hearing reports from the news and as far as like more bombs or anything else, and we kept expecting like, okay, we're going to get a new wave of patients, and like how to reset for that.
The emergency room's RN clinical manager, Anna Payne, wasn't supposed to be in that day at all.
I got a bunch of text messages and phone calls.
Then she walked into the biggest mass casualty she's seen in her 17 years at UMC. Even though the number of patients was new, though, the job wasn't.
I looked around and I saw that the nurses that were on knew exactly what was going on. They knew exactly where everyone was. They knew exactly what treatment they needed and where they needed to go.
While they cared for the victims, EMS outreach coordinator Elizabeth Lacey was in charge of a gut-wrenching job, calling their families.
It was the worst day, compounded by to the nth degree. Giving all those notifications back to back to back was definitely something that is going to sit with me for a very long time.
The fact that so many were from out of town or even out of the country added an extra challenge. But overall, she says the hospital was prepared for the tragedy. It updates its plan for events like this often, including in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina.
Responding to an incident like this isn't something you could just throw together. It takes a lot of thought, coordination, effort.
In the months since the attack, the plan has been updated again. There are tweaks to the triage process and how the hospital tracks patients across departments.
As unfortunate as the situation was, it definitely helped us get better prepared, and that we kind of learned from that, and we use that to go forward to treating patients, like even on a daily basis.
And now, a month after staff were faced with a day they will never forget, the day-to-day at UMC is back to its busy normal. Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.
Well, something we're happy to be telling you tonight, all of the 26 attack victims brought to UMC have now been discharged.